Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Wrestling.
FDW, what is up?
I'll tell you what's up this week, Jose. Main event Bronson. He's there. He's staring into your soul once again.
Yep, Bronson Reed. Had a bit of a back and forth between him and Braun Strowman lately, and he's finally going to get his hands kind of on Braun Strowman tonight.
Yeah, hell of a main event tonight. But before we get there, we have a wonderful match with Rey Mysterio and the one and only Pete Dunne, because I refuse to call him Butch.
Yeah. As I believe we alluded to last week at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view in a couple of weeks' time, it will be a cruiserweight Elimination Chamber. This man will be putting up his coveted belt on the line. Yet to see who the other entrants were being, so everyone is vying for that spot, trying to get a match in against Rey to prove themselves.
Yeah, there's a long list of contenders for Rey Mysterio's cruiserweight title. Just the entire division going from strength to strength here on FDW, it must be said.
It's such a hotly contested division.
Really is, and I've got to say he has been a fantastic acquisition for the brand.
Absolutely. You can't, when you think of cruiserweight, you can't not think of Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Raw's loss is FDW's gain.
It's always FDW's gain. Got mad gains, bro.
Well, will the long list of dominant champions continue? But looking to potentially get his name in the conversation for title goals, the one and only Butch / Pete Dunne.
Actually, thinking about it, the cruiserweight title is probably the title that's changed hands the most.
Actually, yeah, it probably has.
It's changed hands 3 times, whereas
3 times. The inaugural champ was Trick Williams.
Trick Williams beaten by Ricochet. Ricochet beaten by
Oh
Rey
yes,
Mysterio.
yes, Ricochet, and then into Rey Mysterio. So,
whereas I guess the World Championship did, for a very short window,
there was a
reside on
blip.
Sheamus's waist, but I don't think we can count it.
No. Sheamus, just to kind of fill you in, Sheamus is making a name for himself on the Blue brand at the minute, I believe. So he's clearly healed himself from the Bronze Lot, and
Yeah, he's just got out of hospital last week.
yeah, just mixing things up on Smackdown. But being picked up by the talent pool. This should be a good match, a real clash of styles as Butch just throws Mysterio into Doug and suplexes him for good measure.
I don't know how Doug didn't see that coming with eyes so wide.
Yeah, it's just, oh shit, it's an oncoming Rey Mysterio.
He can see the back of his head, but he can't see what's in front of him.
Yeah. Rey having a few missteps here. I know we bigged him up, but he's been flung into the ref and he's just thrown himself onto the mat.
I mean, unpopular opinion, but I think Rey's maybe lost a step since joining us on FDW. Yes, he's captured gold, but when you see him against the youth, he definitely takes a bit longer to get going than he used to.
Very true, but there's life on the old dog yet.
Yeah, he's got the veteran instincts to keep him solid, but
he's got the pedigree, if you'll pardon the pun. Thought Pete Dunne was going for the modified surfboard there, but just Dunne style, very much more joint manipulation. British catch can into the submission now, figure 4.
There's a different type of cruiserweight. Yes, he's fast and small and nimble, but he's very much about power and, like you said, joint manipulation. Whereas a lot of cruiserweights, you think high fly in action.
Yeah, exactly. You hear that and you think bouncing around doing flippy shit. Like this.
Yeah, seated senton off the ropes.
Hook to the leg, can it be 3? Just a 1. Just keeping
Just
Pete
a
Dunne on his toes.
Pete's going to need more than that to keep him down.
And there's the finger break from Dunne. Classic. Sit-out powerbomb there. That's big. Just Dunne thinking about it.
Sizing him up.
Gonna get him up for the bitter end. That could be it, ladies and gentlemen.
This would definitely cement his place in the chamber if he could pick up a victory here.
2 count there from Dunn.
And I think Ray must be, after the last few weeks, realising that Elimination Chamber is not going to be a good night for him. Not going to be an easy
true. Yeah. He's been in big multi-man matches before. Former Royal Rumble winner, lest we forget.
Absolutely.
In reality, you know, not an FDW.
No.
Speaking of the Royal Rumble winner and current TV champion will be in action next week in the main event, defending his title against Otis.
The man who pinned him last week.
Yep. So taking a break this week, just chilling a little bit because we've got a big show ahead.
We've got so much to fit on the card. We're running out of space. Let's need to slug it out now.
So much talent, so little time, just absolutely battering each other as Doug watches on. And the hell?
Was that Tozawa?
It was Tozawa.
A new acquisition.
Yoink.
Getting a bit handsy with the belt there.
Yeah. I mean, you said it was highly sought after. Tozawa's just taking it upon him to be like, nah, this is mine now.
Oh, and the distraction costing Ray there as Butch wasting little time.
When you alluded to it, Rey Mysterio probably not realising the amount of competition he's got coming from all the sides. Like, I wasn't expecting the sneaky Tozawa.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants that belt in the Cruiserweight division, and it is such a division. You can't take your, you've got to have your head on a swivel. You can't close your eyes for a second.
He really does, and considering most of his face is concealed by a mask, he's got to have his head on extra swivel.
Yeah. Just needs to get a mask on the back of his head that looks like eyes. Butch, way up now. Dropping him in the turnbuckle. Butch taking a little step to the outside.
Bit of a breather there from Mysterio, just finding his space.
Back in the ring.
Ray still got to be hurting, of course, as he gets him up. Big DDT spike there.
It's Ray beginning to close in, despite the distraction.
Into the Three Amigos. Homage to the late great Eddie Guerrero.
God, do we miss Eddie?
And blood has been spilled.
Ray uncharacteristically drawing blood from Butch here.
It is a Pete Dunne match. Whoop. Big clothesline to the outside.
Butch slow to his feet, and Ray
quick to his stomach.
Yeah. I was going to say, I can't. That was just terrible by Ray.
Yeah. What are you doing, Ray?
I'm just going to jump off the ring. Doesn't matter if anyone's there. Catch me. Watch this.
Looks like trying to be Ray Skywalker. Fucking. Have you seen the memes where it's just like, my name's Ray, Ray who? And then it just cuts to like Ray Mysterio, and it's like her with like a luchador mask photoshopped onto. Still would have been a better ending. Yeah. But speaking of endings, oh, that was a 2. I thought that was 3.
Not yet. Butch, a lot of fighting Butch. Although Ray's doing his best to knock it out of him.
Done back to his feet there as the blood pours down.
It's got the red mist ascending, the rage inducing.
Really has.
That's what it can do to some people. They see that blood and they see red. There's Butch now.
To the back.
In the corner.
Oh, losing his religion.
That's him in the spot.
Oh. Brutal beat down there. Deep leg hook. Could be. Ooh.
These two are putting on an absolute clinic here.
Yeah.
Back and forth they go.
Hot opener to FDW here as Pete Dunne gets him up for the bitter end, and you gotta think.
I mean, Ray managed to just kick out the last one, but I don't know if he's got anything left. Butch with the win.
And that is a statement about getting his name onto the Elimination Chamber card. I think we can find a spot for Butch.
Oh, I think so, definitely. I mean, he's look at that.
He'll go that far in a singles match. Imagine what this man will do inside the chamber.
Yeah, I do worry for his health, though, because he got split open in a normal match.
Yep. Hard-fought contest, but different strategies here about getting their name to the conversation. You got Dunn with a big win, but then you got Tozawa just with a sneaky steal.
Yeah, you got to watch these cruiserweights. They'll do anything.
But one cruiserweights match we won't be watching, but they're still, forming a bit of the backbone here on FDW. Ricochet versus Axiom.
And the winner is...
Of course it is Ricochet, who immediately to date this episode may have just made his debut in AEW, but...
This is FDW.
This is FDW. Full delete wrestling. But from one chamber match to another, there's been some twists and turns with the women's elimination chamber match. Jose, if you care to explain.
I believe we announced it last week, but to recap, we're having a #1 contenders elimination chamber match for the women from each brand. So each brand will submit 2 women for Smackdown, Raw, and us.
And in case you can't catch Joe's commentary there because his microphone is lagging hard, each brand from SmackDown, Raw, and FDW will be putting forward 2 women to fight for their world title at WrestleMania for their respective brand. The winner of the chamber match gets that shot.
Yes, am I back yet?
You're still with us.
Okay, good.
Technical difficulties as Raquel comes down to the ring.
We'll leave the explaining to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it goes again, I'll cover. Just bam, bam.
Play me out, Johnny.
You may wonder why Johnny's in hell. Johnny like little boys. But the first match, Hartwell versus Rodriguez. Winner of this gets a shot to go into the chamber.
I'm happy to put forward any of these 2 women into that chamber match.
Yeah, they've both got a fair shout.
Yep, great representation for FDW. And we should probably mention why NXT aren't involved in the Elimination Chamber. It's because their women's champion selfishly won the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
And gets to pick her title opponent at WrestleMania. So we figured, let's be fair. We got together with Raw and SmackDown. Let's be fair. Give a chance to our women to earn that right.
Interestingly, neither Royal Rumble winner has come out yet and declared who they're facing for Mania. They're obviously waiting in the wings.
Yes, I guess wait to see what happens after Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Who's going to be weakened by their matches, because we do have title matches happening at Elimination Chamber, irrespective of the chambers, so big things are coming.
Yeah. Speaking of big things, Raquel Rodriguez into the corner, one of the giant women.
Yeah, flinging Indy. I mean, Indy Hartwell's not a small woman by any means, but Raquel just flinging her around like she's nothing.
Absolutely. Hartwell with a point to prove as well.
Yeah, she's fallen short so far this season.
Looking to take the first step on her road to WrestleMania. This could be the start of something special here this evening.
I mean, this is a huge opportunity for everyone involved. It effectively is a shot at a WrestleMania main event.
Yeah.
That's the
big swing there from Rodriguez.
Got a twerk the neck.
Do you mean tweak?
Yeah, I think so. I think I was thinking talk and tweak
the
at the same time. I just went to twerk.
If you're twerking your neck, you're doing it wrong. Where do Northerners go from 9 to 5? Twerk.
Jesus. We've reached that portion of the evening.
Oh, full of silly jokes. What's Mario's favourite material to wear? Denim.
Oh, God. I can only apologise.
What do you call a chiropractor who works in the capital of Egypt?
Go.
A practor.
A what?
What do you call a chiropractor who works in the capital of Egypt?
Yeah, I get it now.
The practor.
Took me a couple of runs, but I got it.
And last shit joke for the day. Did you know that the rumour about the moon being made of cheese was actually started by the Illuminati?
And as our last viewer clicks off the video, Raquel Rodriguez jumps from the top rope.
Anyway, back to networking.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It's like networking, but it's neck-twerking.
Raquel Rodriguez just rolled Indy Hartwell up and finished her in no time.
That was dominant. I mean, I literally made a joke of that match.
Yeah. We had time for 4 shit jokes and Raquel had enough and she was going to put it away. She
doesn't get paid by the hour, and you got to think that's a statement as she heads into the Elimination Chamber. 5 other women to go through.
Yep, but standing that strong, I wouldn't want to be trapped in a cage with her. Or maybe I would.
No. I'm not here to king shame. Speaking of big matches...
Yes, the main event we alluded to earlier. A mixed gender champions versus challengers match.
Yeah, as ahead of the pay-per-view, both these champions will be defending their titles.
Yep. Bronson Reed obviously against Braun Strowman, and Io Sky against Tegan Knox. You know, just in case it wasn't clear.
It's going to be a hell of a pay-per-view, I must say.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Given the run of form that Braun Strowman has been on recently, Bronson, for the first time, maybe feeling a little bit nervous.
Feeling the pressure.
He's beaten him before, but this is a very different Braun Strowman we are seeing now.
Yeah, ever since he came back and got us the win in the Supremacy match over NXT, he has just run roughshod through everyone on the brand. Very similar to the way Bronson Reed first started.
Yeah, eerily similar. I mean, just look what happened last week when Bronson Reed tried to pull a fast one and drop a cage on him.
Yeah.
He trapped himself in the cage with Strowman.
Yeah, all that did was tell us that maybe we should make it a cage match at Elimination Chamber.
You know, we've already got... We have the spare fencing.
Yeah. He brought us his own cage.
Despite all his rage, he's just a Reed in a cage.
He will have to manage that rage as he teams up with Io Sky here.
Now, talk about a clash of styles, but like a real complementary style.
Yeah.
The sheer overwhelming brutality and power of Reed, coupled with the high-flying genius of Io Sky. It's going to be a hell of a team to overcome for Strowman and Knox.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if anyone can do it, it's Strowman and Knox. We can't discount Tegan Knox's credentials in all this, but...
Very true.
It's definitely an interesting one. Obviously, men versus men, women versus women.
Yep. So don't go expecting to see Io Sky taking on this man.
No.
Although that would be hilarious.
I worry for Tegan Knox stepping against Bronson Reed.
You laugh, but Knox would probably give him a fair go.
Knox was one of the most dominant champions we've had at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Speaking of which, here she comes.
To prove how dominant she is, she has once again fought her way back into #1 contendership.
And if I'm not very much mistaken, Jose, this is the first time where both the face and the fist of FDW have been in the same ring.
We nearly have the entirety of the FDW humanoid in the
ring. We're just missing some pillars. Some cement.
It's eyes, because we just watch.
With a voice. With a mouth.
Ah, the voice. And I reckon the brain. We are.
Yeah. With the internal organs.
Yeah. I want to be the pancreas.
I think it's safe to say that Angel Garza is the penis.
He is a penis.
He is a penis. And Braun Strowman immediately getting off to a big one.
Yeah, the men going to kick this thing off, and Strowman wasting little time taking it to Reed. I'm going to have to use their last names, otherwise I'm just going to be like...
Reed and Strowman.
Strowman. Back and forth these two go as Reed in control now, demonstrating some power. Dropping him in the corner.
You got to think the psychological advantage for whoever gets the pinfall in this match will be huge going into the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
Absolutely. I just worry if for the loser on the men's team, if it's one of these women.
Nox immediately shows you can go toe-to-toe with Sky.
Yeah. The tag has happened. And the women are going to have at this.
Sky putting Nox back in her place. Now, interestingly, both champions know they can beat both challengers. They've done it before. Big knee there from Sky.
Looking to pick up the win.
Out of nowhere, really, but Jimmy making sure order is maintained.
Yep, Jimmy looking, oddly enough, fresh-faced, considering his loss to Ricochet earlier.
Yeah, he's clearly dusted his brow off.
He's still got the Axiom trunks under those trousers. As Io Sky tags men back in, running DDT.
As the ring shakes.
Yeah. Look at the size. Io Sky can barely see over the ropes. And Braun Strowman, the ropes don't start till his waist.
Every time there's a tag, a wrist gets broken.
Yeah. Bang! Just the
Reed
hand
almost
laying on the mat.
Reed almost taunting Strowman to bring it.
Strowman's
And he does!
Brings it with a meaty kick and now heading to the top rope.
Potential huge splash, and this would be ominous for Reed.
The Redwood falls.
And connects. So much so that Nox got out of the way of that one as he picks him up by the back of the neck.
We have not seen anyone manhandle Bronson Reed.
Never
like
seen
that.
Bronson Reed treated like a misbehaving kitty.
Bad kitty.
Bad kitty.
You pooped on the rug. Io Sky now goes to work on Tegan Nox.
Oh, but Nox with it scouted. But ever the technician.
There's such a contrast in styles between the men and the women in this match.
Yeah. Nice little preview ahead of the pay-per-view.
Absolutely. I mean, we can't take away the gravity of this match. These are the top 4 competitors in FDW right now.
And Reed, almost to add insult to injury, looks to pin Strowman right in the corner. This being mixed gender tag, I don't think the other competitor can break up the pinfall.
I mean, nor would you want to. Do you want to get in there against Bronson Reed for Tegan Nox?
Big front slam there.
Version of the glam slam. The ham slam.
We found the episode title. We were going to go with neck twerking, but the ham slam.
Braun Strowman bounced off the post.
We're just working through a general carvery of meat with Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
A nice
Big
idea,
miss.
but
I think his neck may have been twerked from that move.
Definitely. He's not going to be eating ham for a while.
Yeah. Oh, just thrown towards commentary.
Wasting little time punishing the mistake.
Really is. Crowd getting their money's worth here. Back of the neck again, working those shoulders.
Out of count of 6 though.
Could this end by technicality? Is it all gonna? It's all gonna kick off. Strowman Back into the ring.
Me. Surely not.
Is Reed able to get it back? Oh, Jimmy very nearly with the 10 count.
Jimmy not wanting to...
Sky was very nearly smacked into next week.
Jimmy not wanting to cheat our fans out of a great match here, allowing a bit of extra time.
Back of the neck from Strowman once again. It's alright. Oh, Bronson Reed almost with it scouted there. We want big meaty men slapping meat. Talk about your 30-minute classics, your 5-star matches. No, I want big meaty men slapping meat. All the girls look like they could break up the pinfall there. I thought about it, but then thought, nah.
She didn't think for long about it. She hopped in the ring, looked at who she had to get off, and was like, maybe not. Jesus, what a swallow.
You swallowed some ham.
Yep.
Right and the frustration of Reed now coming through. And I must say, this is the least dominant I think I've ever seen Bronson Reed.
Yeah, he is struggling against the big man, which is odd because he has crushed Braun Strowman before.
Strowman with it scouted once again.
Every time Bronson Reed gets going.
Up into the fireman's carry. And this is just a dong measuring contest of who can throw the most meat around.
Who's got the biggest meat?
Strowman thinking about it. Potential getting up for the running power slam. That would be massive. Attacking the leg of Reed.
Working on those knees. And if I'm Bronson Reed going through this right now, I'm going to start worrying.
As the girls come in.
Tegan Knox begging for a chance to get at Io Sky. Braun Strowman allowing, but might be a bit annoyed if Tegan should lose it now.
I very much got the feeling we were seeing the Juggernaut in action then, just taking down Bronson Reed.
I mean, perhaps Bronson Reed's been at the top for too long and everyone's wise to him now.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Yep. An unusual misstep by Jimmy, but he has had a loss tonight. A bit shaken about.
Yeah. Important tag there from Knox.
Bronson Reed still hasn't got up after the last beating.
And Strowman now deciding to do that.
Strowman angry with the floor, thought he deserved a
why step over the rope where you can just fly?
Yeah.
That wasn't flying, that was falling with style.
That was a redwood falling over.
Power bomb. Poor Knox nearly got taken down.
The brutality on display by Strowman. He is a different beast.
It's absolutely big maneuver there on the outside. Is this going to end in a technicality? We're up to 8 and Reed
making a break for it perhaps.
This is huge. Bronslot
out of nowhere.
And it's getting on once again. He's not done.
He's releasing bide.
He really is at this point. And that's going to be a hell of a bide considering the battering he's taken. Easily the strongest we've ever seen with a huge suplex. Yeah,
I've not seen anyone do what Braun Strowman's done tonight against Bronson Reed.
What is it going to be like at the Elimination Chamber?
The girls haven't had a look in this match. It's been just these two having a chance to get their hands on one another.
Big suplex there from Bronson Reed. Giving it the full strongman Kalimar vibes.
I mean, I don't know that he's earned that taunting right.
As the FDW champion, he probably has earned that right with the notches on the belt.
Strowman pushes him back into the ring. Yet another classic going on.
It really is. I think the taunt from Reed was more for himself than anyone else.
Yeah. Try and pep himself up.
Yeah. As the girls look to drop kick each other, Bronson Reed dazed and confused in the corner.
Stuck in air in the corner. He is tired.
Yep. Sky now looking to take away the arms of Tegan Knox, potentially removing her choke slam abilities. And this is a banger, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. I mean, from what little we've seen of the women tonight, I have to say Sky's getting the upper hand on Tegan Knox.
Yep. Say someone will be having her ride very closely on this match will be Raquel Rodriguez.
Yep.
Who punched the ticket earlier.
If she's able to win the Elimination Chamber match on Sunday, well, not Sunday, a few weeks' time.
Sky with a great reversal there. And a quick roll through into the stomp.
Sky moving like
her idol, Rey Mysterio, and in unison there, Sky and Reed, very much on the same page.
It's Tegan now.
Oh, into the
destroyer.
That's big. Knox looking for the tag. She's taking a bit of a beating.
Yep. Knox,
let the meat slapping continue.
That was pure meat slap.
That was literal, just ran at him into a 2 count. And that, I believe, was the first pinfall attempt between these two. We may be here for a month, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, these two just want to beat each other up. Jesus.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
Bronson Reed looking to decapitate Strowman.
This is a banger. Certified classic, to say the least, as Reed gets him up. Almost a fall-away bronze slot there. Oh, and this signals the end.
Going up for the tsunami. Splash.
It's huge.
Almost took the ropes out.
It is huge. Does he have enough? Can he put him away?
Is this it?
Knox with the save.
Brave from Tegan Knox.
From out of nowhere. She comes flying in.
He flew across the ring.
Like a multicoloured fluorescent majestic salmon.
Yeah. Rainbow trout.
That's not for Tegan Knox. She goes rainbow trout.
Bronson Reed to the outside.
Flying Reed. This is a war.
Oh God, what are these two men going to do to each other when they get hold of one another?
Whether one-on-one trapped in a steel cage.
I mean, is there going to be anything left when we reach?
I know. We may just have to give them an entire chamber.
Yeah. No other people in the chambers. As he goes up for yet another... Oh, dropping the elbow
Flying elbow this time, onto the heart, as he did call for the Kalimar earlier. Oh, and this signals doom. Tsunami number 2.
Into the cover.
No Knox this time.
Bronson Reed gets the win, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, that could have gone either way at the end. And to celebrate, he will breed the nearest woman.
Run, Sky, run!
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Oh.
And have we just witnessed the emergence of a potential new power couple here at FDW?
Well,
don't know, as she's literally hiding behind him.
Yeah, peekaboo.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Well,
also,
I
how
thoroughly.
Far away is Braun Strowman to be the same height as everyone?
How far away are they? Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Great match. I can't wait to see what they do to each other.
Yeah, bring on the pay-per-view. So stay tuned for next episode, where as we mentioned earlier, we will be seeing Seth Rollins in action, and we will also be seeing who'll be joining Raquel Rodriguez representing FDW inside the Women's Elimination Chamber.
Can't wait. Stay tuned.
Catch you then.